What's going on, guys? This is just a quick intro before the game starts. We're coming off an intense weekend of the Master Chief Collection Invitational. We had some good games going, but it came down to Str8 Rippin and Believe the Hype. The future of competitive Halo is looking good, guys. Anyway, without further ado, here is the final Str8 Rippin versus Believe the Hype, Series 2, Game 1. Hope you enjoy.
Let's talk about this matchup here, this second best of 5 that Believe the Hype have managed to force here. I'm blown away. One, because Believe the Hype, this is not the same team that played against Str8 Rippin by any means whatsoever in that winner bracket final. Str8 Rippin 2-0'd them, made it look easy. And we were worried about BTH going into the STK matchup because we thought, man, these guys must be deflated, done. I don't know what it is, but just something's not clicking. And here they are taking it to Str8 Rippin.
That's right. They played an incredible series. Despite dropping that Game 1 5-flag CTF on Warlord, they bounced right back and went ahead and won the next 3. So incredible performance from them. But as a reminder, the second best of 5, game type number 1, is going to be 3-flag CTF on Shrine. Also, we'll have game 2, Team Slayer Lockdown, and then also Assault. With a 5 to win on Warlord. If necessary, we'll go to King of the Hill on Lockdown. And Game 5, we'd finish things up with Team Slayer on Shrine. And we know that this BTH roster is pretty solid on Shrine Team Slayer. So if it does go to 5 games here, they might have the edge as well.
All right, well, it's time to get into it, folks. The second best of 5 is underway. It's going to be Capture the Flag, Shrine, and let's go ahead and jump right into it as we're going to kick things off with APG.
Yeah, here he is now pushing through his own courtyard. Immediately finds an opponent in the enemy's rock, so forced to back down. His goal right here is to lock down this central area.
Yep, and APG going to continue to scour around. Like you said, it's pretty much just lock it down. Make sure no one's going to be pushing forward, but there is going to be a player, Str8 Rippin, actually inside of the water, and he's not going to see him at that point. Flag has been pulled, and that would be T-squared with it. He's not going to be able to get too far out of the base, though, before getting stopped.
Yeah, Roy was with the Rockets right there. Once again, hanging out on his opponent's wall. A very safe place. That flag is pulled. But it looks like he's not going to be able to jump out and get a grab on that, so it is going to return. So both flags will return home as Roy, now patrolling, stays alive. Nice job did not take himself out with that rocket as well.
Yep, he has one more remaining, so that's going to be good for at least one more kill. Opting to shoot that one out and thinking he was probably going to get that long-range shot on whoever was hanging out over by the sniper. Probably got a call out for that as well. So Roy, of course, continuing to fight here, but he's going to get met with a couple grenades, and now we're going to jump over to Believe the Hype's Lethal, who's pushing forward into Ring 2. Finding one player is going to be Str8 working with his teammate Formal. Formal has been having an incredible event so far. One of the only players we've seen in this series to drop 40 kills in a game. He has been on fire, without a doubt. T-squared right in front near their flag, and Believe the Hype looking to make moves here. Str8 off the spawn, able to stop Lethal right in his tracks.
Yeah, right now let's go ahead and see the Str8 Rippin side if they're going to able to capitalize upon this right now as the flag is being pulled out, as Formal actually pulls that flag out. So T-Squared right now hiding in his own rocks. He wants to stay alive here, but the enemy knows that he's there. So we'll see if BTH is going to be able to run this. Formal still circling the flag. Formal now getting a pull.
Yeah, with Formal getting that pull, though, Roy's going to be the one on the response as he spawns in the rocks. And Formal
he's getting pinned from 4 different players. Immediately they collapse on Roy. Nice job there from BTH to move that flag out, but it looks like Str8 Rippin actually might be in an okay position to still stop this flag.
Yeah, well, let's see how Str8 Rippin is communicating as the flag is currently going to be away from their base. Let's jump into the Astro listening with Str8 Rippin.
Really? We can't touch?
I can't do anything.
Where's he at? He's
running. Push, dude. We need
their carbine. Their carbine.
I'm coming to help you stay alive.
Their carbine?
Yeah, he was. I don't know where Lethal went.
Ring 2 formal. Ring 2 formal weak. I died.
Dead.
Nice job.
They're running it.
They're running it to court.
Get a good position, Ray. Good job.
It's one.
Lethal one shot in their rocks.
Just keep pushing over.
Sniping. I'm dead. They're gonna be on the flag right now. Right now.
I got one.
I'm nading the bond. The bond weak.
I got him. 2 guys weak.
They're under the turret in their bond. He's their snipe ramp.
I died. The bond killed me. He's going to turret ramp. Main ramp.
I'm getting melted.
They're gonna touch it now.
I needed it.
Alright, they got it.
One shot on the front.
Their needles.
One shot their turret. I'm one shot. I'm trying to stay alive.
I got one their turret.
I got 2 health back.
Sniping health back. 2 dead. They're gonna spawn rocks. Spawning. 2 guys spawn rocks right now.
Main ramp, I got one.
2 guys just spawned rocks.
Three shots dead.
Nice. 2 dead.
Two has the rocks.
I'm pushing. I'm here. Formal.
I'm one shot.
I got Formal. I know their health.
Dead. I'm one shot, dude.
Rockets are up in 10 seconds.
They're all back still.
15
They have
seconds.
their health. One shot rocks. One shot their health ramp. Absolute sniping. And then when they're jumping to ring 2.
Rockets are up
And
in
their
10
carbine weak.
seconds.
Ring 2 our wall.
Already ring 2.
We go sniping their back flank.
One shot,
One shot the rocks.
One
One shot the
shot our
rocks.
wall.
I got
One shot the rocks,
They're
guys.
carbine. They're carbine. I'm looking. Justin.
Can I run the street? Can I run? No, on the flag. I need help. I need help. On the flag, chasing
I'm
me.
shotting him.
One's probably our...
Formal's weak.
our
Formal's
base
weak. They
more.
might spawn the
I got
court.
rockets.
They might spawn the court. I'm pushing their flag ramp.
Formals, one shot. I got Formal.
Another
One at our
flag.
base,
I'm
by
on
the
the
way.
flag.
One's at our base, by the way.
Their turret. I died. Their turret. I died. Their flag.
One shot on the
Lead on
flag,
the flag,
ABG.
ABG.
Absolute their turret.
I don't
One shot
see
on the flag,
anybody.
ABG.
He's on their turret. Is there a guy on our
I'm trying
side?
to
I don't know.
Under their turret still.
On their street, I think.
And
They're
their
snipe
street,
rate in their street.
I
Two guys in their snipe spawn.
I got
Ring
Shotty
2 from ring 2.
He's got
He's
rockets
their
now.
bond. He's their bond with
I'm
rockets.
sitting on our car.
I'm sitting on our car.
We can ring
Full
two.
rockets.
We can ring two.
Two ring two.
I'm back.
Three
I'm
ring
sitting on our
two.
car.
One going our street soon. Our wall and our street.
Our bond,
soon.
our bond
Our
with
street now.
rockets.
Our street now. Look out, Ryan.
I'm
Stay
on
alive,
shot,
man.
dude.
Stay alive.
Two guys are street. Two guys are street. Rocket.
I got two.
Two guys are street.
One
One shot our turret. One shot our turret. Under it.
On our turret. I got a court weak. I got a turret. Last guy's our court. Last guy.
Trying to
He's
lift
weak.
up.
I'm pushing him. I'm pushing him.
Check for a snipe after that, Tom.
Still like courtyard.
They jump up. They jump up.
Yep, and the rocks. And the rocks.
Where's the courtyard guy?
I don't know. He's under Str8.
The rock jump.
He might have lifted
Our
top.
courtyard, one shot. He did lift. He did. One our courtyard, one our shot.
Nice
One's
job.
jumping up into snipe. He's probably lifting up, actually.
Yep, lifted up our hut.
Two dead.
One shot. I got
shot.
naded. Team nade. One shot our hut. One shot our hut. One shot our hut. Still there.
And their hut.
He's full shields in our hut. Full shields in our hut.
He's still our hut going.
Their car.
He's going turret rep right now. Their car. One shot our court. One shot our court.
I'm looking. I can't get it. There's two
I
guys.
think
Like three in our car.
one rocket down
Yo,
under
we
their
gotta stay alive
car.
here. We gotta stay alive
One
here.
rocket is down underneath their carbine.
I help it.
Ring two and our carbine. Two guys.
For sure. Top our turret. One shot. Maniac.
Two guys are carbine and a ring
Our
two.
carbine's
Our
weak.
carbine and ring two both were weak. Both were
I
weak.
can't see our carbine.
Okay. Dude,
He's
we
still
gotta be
our
more
carbine, still
aggressive.
our
Our street. Our street.
Yeah.
Get
I
kills
know,
and then
I
get to
know.
their base.
Our street. Help me.
I got one in ring two. Nice. I'm going. Their court. Their court. Their court. Their
Help
court.
on our street.
Their
I'm
court. I
pushing
need
him.
help. I died.
Ring
I'll
two
jump
guys.
up
Ring
in
two.
their
Fuck,
court.
dude. He's got sword in our, or something in our rocks. In our rocks, maybe.
I don't
With
see
you,
our
Ryan,
rock.
Where I died.
I got one.
Shot.
Another one.
again.
One shot. I'm out of
Your
ammo.
last guy,
One
your
shot.
last
One
guy,
shot.
you
Jump
guys
up. Last guy. Last two guys are jump
Stay
up.
alive, Tom. Stay alive. Nice
Ring two
shot.
weak. Ring two the
Might
wall.
be
maybe.
pushing you. Might be pushing you. I'm looking.
No,
ring two.
our wall still. snipe's up. Our wall still going. Our
going to
street
rock
right
jump.
now.
Our
Street one shot.
All right, there was that listening there with Str8 Rippin, who, obviously one thing to take note of has been the just non-stop talking between them, which is actually something I want to point out because I noticed in previous listenings when Str8 were clicking, Ryan really wasn't needing to say all that much. He kind of was just like doing his thing.
Yeah, I certainly agree, Golden Boy. I mean, looking on this second monitor, I can just tell at this cam for the Str8 Rippin squad that Ryan Noob is a bit frustrated here and looking like he needs to take a little bit more of a leadership role, identifying that fact. But Ryan Noob is, I think, most comfortable when he can just kind of get into his Slayer groove and make the essential callouts. But a little bit of frustration on the Str8 Rippin side.
Yeah, that's right. And looking over on the other side to see what's up with Formal, who has a sniper rifle, which you usually have to expect out of him. He's going to continue to hang out right in front of the ring here as Maniac gets a kill. That will be Str8's Roy, who falls there. And continue to push out, of course. One thing to point out as well with, Believe the Hype has just been, you can clearly tell that this level of confidence from them, but beyond that too, this kind of a approach that they're taking where they're not like trying to push too many fights. They're kind of just, picking and choosing their battles, and it's really thriving for them. Now, Maniac with the sniper rifle in his hand, he's just going to continue to linger around the enemy's base here, or actually, excuse me, his base, as stand corrected with that melee. I thought he was going to pop that melee on Str8. He had to get the second one on him. There's another player actually challenging him. He's going to have to run away from this one. Tries to go for that quick scope. Not going to happen.
Yeah, that would have been something special if he hit that shot. Now, looks like Formal also pushing in to try to get that sniper rifle back. Formal staying alive in the courtyard right now. And we'll switch over to him to see if he can pick up. And right now, would be good to jump into an Astro listen-in with that BTH side. They've got about 7.5 minutes left before we'd hit the end of regulation. We'll see if they can close this match out.
Under a turret, guys. Under a turret. 3 shots. He died.
Ryan was still on our base, guys. Watch our P. Matt, try and get our P.
On our flag, guys. The sniper.
I died though. Last two.
Fine. I'm gonna have a sniper. I don't see anybody on our flag.
Our turret?
I'm looking. Yeah, our turret to flag right now.
Weak.
Last shots. Str8
We should get him. He's
One shot. He's gonna die. He should die. He died.
Also. Help back also. Help back squared.
Where's one shot? I don't see him.
He
got
died.
Awful, man. They're bomb. Ring one. Our
Nice.
spiral.
3 dead.
Our spiral.
Last guy.
Only one live, ring 2.
He has rockets.
Ring 2.
One shot on wall.
He's
Absolute
gonna
wall.
be, yeah, he's going to your jump window.
There's spiral.
He's sitting. He's going to go jump window now,
Our
Matt.
jump window.
He's our window. He's going to go RP street with rockets.
He has rockets on
RP street with rockets.
He's back up.
They're street might jump on
I'm
top.
watching RP. I have a snipe.
Yeah, one's on wall. One's on wall right now.
He's RP. RP to
On our
ring.
turret ramp.
Turn up the flag.
Our car. We got car. On your jump.
One shot RP.
One shot.
RP.
Our jump. Last guy. Next.
Stay alive. That guy's weak on you.
Get to
Running it, running it.
right
To your
next to
left.
you.
Watch out, there are two rockets! I got a rocket guy!
Two
I got a
rocks.
rocket.
That's
Two
huge.
on rocks. Push, 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 guys.
Two of them are jumping.
Our rock.
Roy's gonna jump.
Mid rock and jump
Mid
rock.
rocks, one shot, straight
Roy,
screen.
I got him. He's somewhere.
Roy's dead, Roy's dead.
Nice, good shit. Kill the flag guy.
He's weak as shit. Under the sniping, fly guys 2 ramp weak. Fly guys 2 ramp weak.
Let it go. They're on. Let it go.
Nade
Yeah,
it,
I got
nade it, nade it.
I naded it.
I needed it
Nade
as
it,
well.
then push together, guys.
This guy.
Weak.
Turn.
One shot.
One shot. We can get a counter. We can get a counter.
Under the turret, guys. Under the turret.
One shot the rock ramp.
I got
They
turret.
spawn back up.
Spawn rocks. Melt this fucking kid. Oh, that's good
One shot,
shit.
I'm dead. Go for
Run
it,
it,
guys.
run it.
Watch
I'm in
the
the
rock
hut.
ramps.
I'm in the
Rock
hut.
spawn, rock spawn. Straight 6, one shot, absolutely.
They're back rock. Pull the rock. Pull the rock.
I'm saying
Pull this rocks now. Pull this
And-
rocks now.
And that will be a flag cap there for Str8 Rippin, as it's going to be 1-1. And you can tell the frustration there toward the end from Believe the Hype, of course. But they do have him pinned in their rock, so this is an opportunity for them to pull that flag.
Only
which is
one
exactly what they're
only
doing.
one bullet left scavenging right there, finding enough ammo on the field to get his BR back to full ammo right now. But as you said, a bit of a communication and gameplay breakdown for BTH allows them to capture straight to capture a flag. But BTH answers back as Maniac brings that flag all the way across the map. Immediately answers back. Now 5 minutes left in regulation, putting the pressure on Str8 once again. When Str8 did cap that flag, we heard this room erupt as we have a lot of SoCal Str8 Rippin fans in the house. But we'll see if they can do what it takes to win this game 1.
You know, something you got to point out, too, is how they played right into the hand of Believe the Hype. I mean, yeah, they capped the flag, but still, you know, like, they had them pinned. It took so much for Str8 Rippin to be able to bring that flag back and capitalize on that capture. Now, being 2-1, right back where we left off. And if you're a Str8 Rippin fan, you're a tad bit worried here. Roy, long distance, away there as Lethal tried to seal it, but not going to happen as Maniac will fall to one of the members of Str8 Rippin. Lethal continuing to patrol around his base, too. He has to navigate this and make sure that no one is pushing up and doing anything reckless on the Str8 Rippin side. Yeah, that will be an assist there, as well as Roy was actually that person who was pushing up.
Yeah, T-Squared actually now with the carbine in hand. We'll see. That's one of the first times we've seen this all weekend long. We'll see if he can use do anything with this secondary primary weapon here. Excuse me, a second primary weapon here as he tries to challenge this one player. Nice job. Gets a little bit of help there. 19:20 left on the clock. And right now you can bet that Str8 Rippin knows they just need to get set up and they can run a second flag. They've done it once before in this game. No reason, as long as they get their act together, they can't do it again.
Yep, that's right. I mean, Str8 Rippin obviously knows that they have the capability to push in there and get those flag caps, but it's been a matter of, not putting too many resources toward it, and by that I mean don't drop every single person in the back there. And that, with that said, actually is a couple people down here. I think off the respawn now, Str8 Rippin looking to do some work, but when you have Formal with this weapon right here, the sniper rifle, that could spell doom for anyone who's at the receiving end of those shots. And luckily for them, they're able to stop Formal. That would be T-Squared, who was on the run there.
Yeah, nice job, T-Squared, pushing in on that courtyard, making sure Formal is not a threat with that sniper rifle. If you're trying to run a last flag here with only 3.5 left in regulation, the last thing you want is Formal on the other side of the map, waiting to poke out and get some headshots.
Now, and looking here is T-Squared with the sniper now. That was the snipe that was in Formal's hand. T-Squared, no stranger to this weapon by any means whatsoever. Looking to see if he can find him. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to find him. And a quick snipe there, as he's going to take off the dome of APG. Now challenging, though, from that turret. He has to be careful.
I was going to say, he doesn't have enough help there. He needs his team to push up. Unfortunately, he got caught off guard. Roy was actually coming in. Right now, Ryan Noob with the rockets and Roy with the sniper rifle, so they're still in position to make something happen here.
Yeah, they got it. Ryan Noob needs to stay alive. I mean, pretty much, and that is a good thing there from Str8 because he was able to help out his teammate. And I don't know how many, actually, I don't think he has anything left on the rocket, so because if so, he probably would have been pushing up by now with them.
Oh, and yeah, Str8 gets taken down, but the two exchanges, but Ryan Noob and Str8 both falling, so Roy and T-Squared not in a position to run the flag just yet. They are now at the midway mark. We'll go on board with Roy, who has the sniper rifle in hand.
Looking here to see if Roy is going to find one player. Yes, he does. It's going to be a headshot right on APG again. And, a body shot there. Not able to kill, but the grenade will find its way. And that'll be Maniac. Another one right in front. That's going to be a double kill there.
Oh!
And a triple kill, as that was absolutely amazing. Roy now with those 3 kills. He's just going to focus his attention over on the rocks and see if anyone's pushing forward.
Yeah, now we're getting down to the 2-minute warning. 17 minutes left on the clock. That means we have 2 minutes before we hit that 15-minute end of regulation. Str8 Rippin needs to cap within the next 2 minutes, and Roy is leading the charge.
Woo, he's getting assists, he's getting headshots, he's helping his team in any way, shape, and form. This is what you want to see out of Roy. Lethal right there, and that is going to be an easy kill for him, as Lethal was a tad bit weak. Now Roy looking to bring bring that sniper rifle up to the carbine and just wait around. He's going to get a couple body shots. And again, you know, he gets those kills, great. He gets the body shots just as fine, because that means that those players are going to have to drop back because they have no shields.
Yeah, finally Roy pushing in. Unfortunately, the Str8 Rippin squad is not really setting up around him for a cap. So Roy's actually forced into these back rocks to try to make the move to help Ryan, who right now on your screen is trapped in the turret.
Yeah, but luckily for him, Roy pushed up at the right time. Although Ryan was taken out, Roy is going to be there to pick up the slack, finding another one that's going to be an assist. And now that flagpole could happen. He does try and take it out, but waiting this one out is Formal actually spawning by the rocks. Another headshot from Roy. This run that he's had has been incredible. And a straight bullet, as a matter of fact, from Maniac is going to close that run out. Let's see what's going on here with Ryan as he's pushing up right on the main ramp, and he's taking so many shots from behind. Nades flying in all over the place. This is their time to do something.
Yeah, now Str8 trying to stay alive. He just lost a teammate in Ryan. Great shots there, but he unfortunately falls. That means T-Squared, the last member of the enemy team around the base. We'll see he has Roy in the mid-mark, but that's not going to be enough to run a flag as we have the members of BTH spawning in the rocks.
Wow, Formal. Got to give him credit. He was able to take out Str8, you know, and had the know-it-all to stay alive and then challenge T-Squared. T-Squared not expecting that as Formal came around the corner. That's going to be 24 seconds left on the clock here. If these guys aren't careful, as soon as that clock gets to 15, that's going to do it. That will be the end of the game here, and game one would go to Believe the Hype, who are up 2-1 here, unless they can get the flag in hand. That's
right. They need to get a flag cap and need to pull that within 10 seconds to start the run. They've got only 7 seconds. It doesn't look like anyone is actually in position to do so. Taking a quick survey of the screens, and that clock is going to tick down, and that's going to be it. BTH takes game number 1 of Series 2. They're only 2 games away from taking home first place.
They are feeling great. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm shocked with how Believe the Hype is playing here. Not shocked at the talent, but just how they've been able to bounce back from a crazy 2-0 deficit or 2-0.